It's morning, it's cold, but it's not windy today, which excites me because if it's cold and it's calm, it seems like the weather's definitely bearable. And the pressure system, I think they're gonna heat today. If we can get the boat to float, I think they're gonna heat today. Freak, Magnum, life changer. I don't care where you fish and what you fish for. Everybody has a fish around home that they chase.
It's just a different caliber, different species. I swear they don't exist. But every once in a while you hear stories.
I've only seen a 7-pound caliber bass in our area 2 times. And that was probably 8 years ago.
I've seen one, but lure flew right out of his mouth.
I've seen one in 27 years. You fish all season long, your whole life looking for a fish of this caliber.
We have 1 week to do it. The weather's not looking the best. Really cold, really windy, and I think they're saying 10 to 12 inches of snow.
And it makes you step back and really think, how far would you go and what would you do to catch the one? If we can get the boat to float, I think they're going to eat today. Gonna take this cover off?
Well, we gotta get the ratchet straps done first.
Okay. The thought process last night was that if we cleared all the snow out from in there, kind of propped every little container open so it didn't freeze shut, we put the cover on and then it snowed, maybe it'd be insulated enough that the whole boat just didn't like freeze, like a big ice rink. So we haven't taken it off yet. It's gonna be like unwrapping a present. We're either gonna be just extremely upset with the results or we're gonna be like, yay, it worked. So let's get this cover off.
Oh, there we go.
We can almost get the bathtub just loaded with water. Come on. Let's get the snow off it.
I think it's a good sign that the cover didn't freeze. I do not have high hopes at the moment. Oh yeah, I do.
It worked?
I think it worked. At least
pretty
partially.
icy under there.
It worked somewhat.
I think there would have been frost regardless if we would have closed them or not.
Batteries are good.
Batteries are good.
Dope.
I think what we should do now is just go get some warm water.
Or do we, I'll say just so it doesn't refreeze by the time we get to the access, you know?
We'll leave them like this?
I don't think
the trolling motor.
I don't think it'll refreeze. We'll deploy it once. I'm trying to figure out why the back mounted a lot more than the front, which is okay. But we got like a thin layer of ice on the carpet, but I think from us walking around on it and fishing today, we'll...
Boat flipping 5-pounders?
Yeah, boat flipping 5-pounders. I think that'll help it melt off a bit. But initial thoughts, I'm kind of pleased. At least we can open the compartment.
That ain't slush anymore. That used to be slush. That sucks, but at least we did open up the doors. That was probably the biggest move. So now they actually are open and can stay open.
Yeah.
Just a lot of snow, a lot of slush. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
And just get the hinge points.
Let me get right up top here. That would be...
I think get up.
And then right in here where it engages.
Can you pop it out or not?
No, you should be able to pop it out. We pop it in place.
Yep. There we go.
Man, that's all it was.
Will it go?
Maybe just leave it like that. So it
Leave it-
drips down.
Well, let me...
Leave it like that for a second, just pour it down it.
Right in here.
Oh, I gotta go change this.
There we go. You know what? This is really working well. We're not gonna pour it on the carpet because that's oversaturating the carpet and we can still walk around. We should dump it in the bottom.
I'm just gonna get the truck moving. And welcome back to another installment of Bart's Food Reviews.
Dude, this thing's fuego. All right, got a little gas station burrito here. Just a breakfast burrito. It's actually really good. Yeah, it's got like a bunch of melted cheese and peppers in it. I'm a really big fan. It's the first one that's not Casey's, so I apologize for that. We're a little bit away from Casey's country. But I would honestly, I'm gonna give this breakfast burrito a 9.3. Friggin' awesome.
And that was another edition of Bart's Food Reviews. This may be the grossest thing I've ever put on this channel, but it's on here.
What we're looking to fish for these wintering smallmouth is, you really want to find rock and sand that's by mud. Because smallies out here anyways, and I think most places, they really like to winter close to mud, because in the winter they end up eating a lot of bugs. But however, smallies love hard bottoms, so they need to be close to it. So it's really important to, and can be really hard to find that perfect spot where there's mud, sand, and rock and hard bottom. You need to find those three things late in the fall to really find where they're gonna winter and stack up. And I think this is the type of spot where we could kind of have everything come together and maybe get that one freak we're looking for.
Nice.
Boom.
Nice.
Good start to the day.
On the jig.
On the jig. Probably another 3.5. Yeah, first cast with the jig. Tried to get him to bite it all day yesterday, but it was so dang windy you couldn't feel it. So today just downsized everything and tried new stuff. We got a different wind direction, which I think really helps for what we're trying to fish. So we're gonna get this guy back and try to get out there and see if we fired up a little school. This is a jig I'm throwing. I'm gonna be honest, I love throwing a football jig, and I like to think it's one of the things I'm pretty good at. But for some reason out here, I have like no confidence in it. And I think it's because I just haven't really caught them. I've tried so many different color combinations, sizes, everything. And this is just another new one I'm trying today. And I mean, I got a bite on the first cast, so I'm hoping that's a good sign. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of experiment with new baits, new techniques, and just see if we can get a bigger one to go, because numbers never really seems to be a problem. It's like getting to that 5-pound mark and bigger that seems to be tough.
Just got done helping Bart get his. I cast it out there kind of right where he got bit, and picked up my rod, and it was heavy. He was pretty decent.
Better than mine was. Dude, look at how fat that one is.
I know, this one's been easy. First good one on a swimmer. What did I tell you guys about the swimmers? They eat. Oh, gorgeous. Fat. Not too big, but still fun. Still super fun. Let's get her back. So we were just going to another spot, and Bart rolled over this like a rock pile he didn't have marked out here, and it's super deep, like 42 feet, comes up maybe 38, and he threw back on it, got bit, and as he was reeling in, I threw right where he threw, and went and grabbed the net, just let it sink to the bottom, netted his fish, came back here, just started reeling, and it was heavy, so I set the hook, boom, another good one. That's fish out deep. There we go, hooked up.
Hey.
No, it doesn't feel too big.
Rock, you're standing on a rock.
Oh. He's coming up to jump though.
Little guy with an acrobatic.
Yeah. Just a little dude. Little dude on the tube. He's just a little dude though. Good one.
Just another one. This one cracked it too. There we go, little guy.
There we go, hooked up. Toward that white house. Yeah, I think it's got some decent head shakes. It's growing, yeah.
don't know if it's giant, but
He's big.
it's definitely big, yeah.
Nice fish.
Yeah,
gotta
that's
be
a good one.
4-pounder.
Yeah, that's
Nice fish, dude.
Thank you.
To the right, huh?
Yeah.
Got a dead battery. Why does it always happen?
Look at that. On the tube, right in the top of the lip. Boom, he's out. Oh, that's actually a really decent one. Won't go 5 probably. Low 4s. We'll check it out. We'll get the scale on him.
4-pounder exactly.
Nice.
See, make sure that locks in. All right, gorgeous fish. Gorgeous. See you, big mama. Thank you. Woo! That's a
dude.
good one. Thank you.
Yep. All right, so I'm just hopping on Adam's boat really quick. I'm graphing kind of down this break, and it's a pretty steep break here, and it's all pretty hard bottom, but I just found a couple little spots that jet out to be little points. So it's like a nice break and a couple spots that just jet out to make just tiny little rock points. It looks like there's some fish on it, so I think we're gonna kind of regroup, throw on it. Brock's been catching a lot on tube, Adam's been catching a lot on jig. I might kind of mix everything around, but I gotta go back to my swimmer for a little bit. So brand new spot, we'll give it a shot for like 5 minutes, and then we'll probably boogie.
There we go. Oh, that's a football. Nice and long. All fattened up.
Here, go fish on. Oh yeah, on the swimmer. All right, if they get on the swimmer, it's about to go down. I love it. There you go, you son of a boom.
That'll go 4.
Yeah, I'll weigh him. Look at that, choking that swimmer. 4 pounds on the nuts. Back to back to back. Gotcha, sucker. There we go, yes! 4 pounds, 9 ounces. They're biting, so we're getting right back out there. Come on, where's your grandma? Things are getting interesting very fast.
Yeah, once I get this in, I'm gonna make like 2 or 3 casts with that football. I don't know. Yeah, I just saw him flash. He tried to jump. Oh no! This one might be close to that 5 mark. Sobi found a pot of fish, probably about a 4 1/4, 4 1/2. Found a pot of fish dragging a swimmer behind the boat while I was casting on the actual structure. And he started catching them, and after he caught like 4 of them, I was like, all right, well, they're not random anymore. 4 5.
What?
4 pounds, 5 ounces.
Damn.
We found a pot of 4s or bigger. So I'm gonna get this guy back and just keep casting, and hopefully there's a friggin' monster with him.
You did? Throw on the little one or big one?
Both.
Both.
It's right down there. It's one of those.
There we go. They're right under the boat is what I'm getting. Yeah, dude. I'm catching them pretty close to the boat. I like hit a couple of these rocks and I'll kill it. Get him. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one. Boom! Boom, baby. Back to back to back to back to back casts. Wow. Pounding sand with the swimmer.
Bart's hooked up. Swimmer?
Swimmer.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
A good one.
We're doubling up here, boys. Adam just caught one. I just caught one. Freaking donk. It seems like they weren't hitting the swimmer very well, but I don't think we were presenting it how they liked it. We're catching them today, just dragging it on the ground, just killing it, dragging it on the ground, killing it. And some big ones are starting to show up.
What's really unique about the fishery we're on is like every fish under 5 pounds just dogs. All they do is dog. They just go down, down, down. And for some reason, when you hook a big one, the first instinct they have, even in 35 feet of water, is I'm gonna jump as high as I can.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Bro, what's the plan?
We are gonna fish this ridge line the whole way down.
Super long, expansive ridge flat line, drop off, whatever you want to call it. And we're just gonna start at the top of it, let the wind kind of slowly push us down. If we get bit, maybe spot lock, stay for a few minutes, and hopefully we catch a big one.
Words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom, catching fish isn't hard, and catching the big ones is.
We've been sticking to some of the same spots we've had success on. We've just been trying to hit it from different angles. Sometimes it's a cast angle thing, and we're catching fish. It just seems like our quality today is not totally here. We did get some nice 4-pounders, but other than that, it seems like we can't get into a big pod of really big fish. And we know they're down there. We know they're down there. Today was a fun day fishing, but the boys and myself are a little disappointed. We put in a lot of time over the past week. The one is winding down. We've still got some more time, but not a lot of it, so I don't know. We just need one. We really just need one.
Let's think that we're wetting on the screen. What happened there? What just happened?
I just got sand in my mouth.